If you ever thought that high-paying jobs were behind the iron gates of university degrees, think again. Today we're shattering the myth that high income equates to high education. So buckle up and let's launch into the journey where skills, passion, and experience are the most valuable assets, not just a piece of paper. We're about to embark upon the eye-opening journey by discussing 7 high-paying jobs that you can do without a degree, and even some without a high school diploma, all while making over 50,000 US dollars per year or more. Let's get this money. First on the list are real estate agents. Now, real estate agents really assist clients in buying, selling, and renting properties. Agents are tasked with helping identify the market conditions as well as the market price so that the clients are fully aware of the home that they're either buying or selling, the price point for those homes, and the conditions in which they are actually looking for a home or selling a property. Real estate agents are also very skilled at negotiating transactions. They ensure that there's total compliance on the seller as well as the buyer side, and that things are done very fairly. In addition to coordinating the closing, they also are at the closing to ensure a smooth transition for their client. In order to be a real estate agent, in many states, a high school diploma meets the minimum requirement. In addition to a high school diploma, you are expected to complete a special real estate course or possibly courses and take a state exam. The median salary for real estate agents is around $48,000 a year. Now, the salaries are largely contingent upon the number of homes that you're selling as well as the price point for each of the homes that you're selling or your clients are buying. So again, there's a huge range, but you can make easily over 6 figures if you're selling enough homes. Next on the list are car salesmen. Many of you are probably saying, I don't want to be a salesperson, but I want you to hear me out because there are great opportunities for salespeople, especially if you're good at it. A car salesperson sell new and used vehicles. They greet customers upon arrival at the dealership, and they also understand the customer based on the customer needs. They can actually demonstrate the vehicle features to the potential client, and many times will negotiate the rate for the car should the client decide to buy. If by chance the client is trading in a vehicle, the car salesperson is also a part of the process of getting that car that they're trading in valued so that it can be used as a down payment for the car. They also help with the paperwork that's associated with the car buying process, which is a huge deal. Now, to become a car salesperson, in many cases, you are only required to have a high school diploma. The average salary for a car salesperson is anywhere from $35,000 to $65,000 per year. This is largely contingent upon the number of cars that you're selling. And many times, if you are meeting the sales quota or exceeding that, you will also possibly get a bonus. So there's opportunity to go far beyond the $65,000 a year if you are dedicated to the profession and you're doing well and you're moving and selling cars. Next on the list is property management. Property managers manage the properties of their clients and or organizations. Their duties include collecting rent as well as managing any of the repairs and maintenance of the properties. Many times they are also in charge of keeping the homeowner or the property owner aware of any changes and the status of the home. They are also required to list and rent homes as well as evict clients. To be a property manager, you are not required to have a high school diploma. There are instances or organizations that may require a diploma. The salary for property managers fluctuates in between 30 to 70,000 US dollars a year. Now, that's based on the size of the property that you are actually managing, the number of properties that you're managing, as well as the organization and the contracted price that you are managing for. If you are an independent property manager, you can manage multiple properties and exceed the $70,000 easily as an entrepreneur. It's totally up to you guys, but you can do it. The money is there. Social media managers. This is a profession that's really needed and has blossomed over the last couple of years with the insurgence of so many social media platforms and social media accounts, and a lack of time for one person to manage multiple platforms. Social media managers develop and implement social media strategies. They're also tasked with generating, editing, and publishing different types of content on multiple platforms. They usually communicate with the followers and respond to queries in a timely manner. Many social media managers also provide a level of customer service and review all of the customer reviews to ensure that their client is meeting the needs of their audience or their customers. Many of the clients just want a person that's skilled and technology savvy to navigate their multiple platforms. You can actually have a degree, but it's not required at all. There is no reason to count yourself out, especially if you're great in customer service and you understand technology and you know how to market. This is a huge opportunity for you. The salary for this role is usually between $50,000 and $70,000 US dollars. Keep in mind that you can make far more than that if you are an independent contractor and you're contracting your services out. You can set your own rate and make thousands of dollars. I think this is a huge opportunity to make your money, money makers. Next on our list is fitness trainer. Fitness trainers lead, instruct, and motivate individuals or groups to be the absolute best version of themselves. They teach them things like exercising appropriately or correctly. They also include fitness programs and nutritional programs to meet the client's needs. They help clients with their workouts and improve their techniques as well as their physiques. Fitness trainers provide their clients with effective and safe workouts. And on top of all of that, they also track the progress of their clients to ensure that they're meeting their goals and expectations. Now, to become a fitness trainer, you don't have to have a high school diploma, but in many cases, you will be required to get a national certification. And many of your clients will expect for you to have that certification. So even though you don't have a high school diploma, certification is required. The average pay is largely dependent on the amount of work that you as a fitness trainer will do. You can work part-time, you can work full-time, you can work day, night, evenings, or weekends. It's totally up to you. But on average, fitness trainers make anywhere from $20,000 to $60,000 a year. That is working for a gym or an organization, whereas you have the ability to work independently and you get to set the rate. So you can exceed $60,000 easily. I think this is a huge opportunity, moneymakers. Commercial pilots operate airline aircraft. They are charged with operating chartered flights, firefighting, and aerial surveying. Commercial pilots plan the path for flights. They also check the aircraft prior to the flights to ensure that it is safe and that it's compliant. They look at the controls as well as the instruments and just making sure that the plane is functioning properly. They communicate often with air traffic control to ensure that the flight is going as planned. Many pilots work in various types of venues and organizations, so there's opportunity to grow and make as much as you like. In order to be a pilot, a high school diploma is required in most cases, and you need certifications, all dependent on the types of jobs that you're seeking out. In addition to certification and your high school diploma, you would definitely need hours upon hours of experience. Each type of role requires different types of hours. That is something you would have to look to the Federal Aviation Administration for if you're in the United States, and comparable organizations if you're in surrounding countries or abroad. Now, in order to get that license from FAA, you will definitely need to pass written and practical exams in addition to having your high school diploma. If you don't have anyone to provide you with adequate approved training, there are FAA approved training that you can acquire as well. The salary for a commercial pilot ranges anywhere from $45,000 to $200,000 per year, with the average being about $86,000. Again, that depends on the type of certification you have, the amount of experience you have, and the type of employment. This is a huge opportunity if you have a burning desire to become a pilot. We're going to end this list with a language teacher. Many people know that language teachers are needed as we are becoming a more global economy. It helps to know more than one language. And if you are a proficient person and you're willing to train or teach another person or a group of people how to speak your language, then this is a huge opportunity for you. There are different methods to instructing that will be expected from a person that's working in the capacity of a language teacher. You'll be tasked with planning and preparing and delivering instructional activities in different ways based on the platform that you're using. To become a teacher, many places do not require a degree. They require a high school diploma and different types of certifications. It's largely based on the type of language teacher and the venue in which you are providing such instructions. So if you're providing instruction online, you would have to contact the company that you're actually interested in working for to see what their requirements are. There are different types of language teacher certifications that you can qualify for without having a degree. It's all about being able to provide adequate training to others using a language that you're proficient in. I can assure you that in addition to having a high school diploma, they will expect for you to pass some type of proficiency exam. The salary for this role ranges anywhere from $40,000 to $90,000 a year. Keep in mind, you can actually make lower than that or much more than that based on your availability, you're willing to learn, your certification, and your experience. So there you have it, moneymakers. I've given you 7 great ways to make a lot of money without a college degree, and in many cases, without a high school diploma. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any additional information, put it down in the comments below. Thanks again. Until next time.